As far as social interactions, when I first started coming up on the Marvel 2 scene, everything in my area was cliques. Going back to what I mentioned about the different arcades, you had Regency Fun Center. They had their own clique. James Games, Family Fun Arcade. Some of these guys, they had been playing with each other or amongst each other for years. So they had very tight-knit relationships. They had their own system kind of in place. Some of these arcades were more receptive to outsiders like myself. Some of them weren't. Some of them weren't very, very welcoming, I guess you could say. And I think that today the cliques still exist, except that there's not as much tension. You might have a one apple or two that kind of doesn't get along with other crews, but for the most part, I think everybody's pretty united now. It's just we're too far apart from each other to get together every so often. So I feel like that social aspect has improved. Marvel sessions are more recreational, which is great. You don't really see a lot of heated rivalries nowadays. It's just more of, hey, let's get together, let's have a good time, and let's see if we can still play this thing. As before that change occurred, that improvement occurred, I think that New York had set the example for having a tight-knit community of guys that had respect amongst each other, that never kind of crossed that line. Relationships were very healthy over there, and I think that we could have learned a lot from the example that they put in place and kind of implemented that over here. We've made the improvements, but it wasn't always like that, to say the least.